There's really people out here that wake up every day and ask themselves, who can I hurt today? And then there are people that are out here who wake up and say, who can I help today? Or how can I help today? So let's get into this message. Retrograde always brings in Six of Cups energy, right? We know this. What is Six of Cups? Going back to childhood, okay? With where we started in the beginning, you pick the side that you're on, and you will know if this resonates for you and how. Retrograde's always going to bring us back to the past. It's meant to, because when retrograde happens, it's a time of evaluation, reevaluation. Seven of Pentacles, okay? Investing energetically where we need to invest. That's why retrogrades happen. Retrogrades are kind of like a, a review before the final, okay? So let's take a close look. Let's reevaluate. Let's make sure we have all the answers so we can successfully move forward. Six. Everyone talks about the Six of Wands, but the Six of Cups is successful moving on from the past, which requires healing. You have to heal yourself from the space in which you can go back. So as far as you can go back. And the beautiful thing about retrogrades is a lot of times those of us who are in these positions, we will end up going back to a child-like place. We will get visions, we will get glimpses of situations that transpired in our childhood. And although we may be adults, we may not fully still understand the dynamic of what happened, we will understand the feeling. Something will trigger us. The thing that it is that retrograde brings forward from our past that triggers us is what we are meant to zone in on. When I first got into tarot and all these other things, people was, again, people, family, oh, that's of the devil, that's demonic, that's this, very church-going family. So a lot of my projection was from them. I grew up in the church as well. So I had my own inner turmoil with becoming spiritual. So that was something I had to overcome and say, fuck it, this is how I choose to connect with God. But I remember when I came on, I was still coming from a hurt place of being angry, from different things that happened in my childhood, holding on to certain grudges, right? From, people that were older than me, what you would call your elders, for not being shown certain things, for not getting certain information as I was coming to it, going through my healing. And you guys also know that I had been upset with my parents at times. What child isn't upset with their parents at times? It happens, right? And what I learned with that Six of Cups was understanding the inner child. Hurt people hurt people. Healed people heal people. So if I'm being asked to look at these things, it's not to torment me. It's because healed people must heal people. I chalked it up to being a mom, right? Hardest job in the world, but the most rewarding. And there were things growing up. And I said to myself, I don't feel like I'm being supported in this area. I don't feel like this. I don't feel like that. And I'm mad and I'm angry and I'm upset and they don't love me and they don't care and da-da-da. But now I have children, right? And I say to myself, I'm not the perfect mom. There's something that's so beautiful about the gift of children. So for those of you that are parents out here, that's why a lot of you are forced on this healer's journey. And a lot of you came from homes and I was going to say lifestyles and backgrounds, that were anything but, the best. You couldn't walk around with that. You had to understand something called forgiveness. A lot of people don't understand forgiveness. When you heal the past, when you heal those childhood issues, you begin to understand the reason it transpired was because you were coming. Do you understand? You were always the you were searching for. God says honor your mother and your father, honor your parents, right? And we've all fallen short of that at times. But I understand now why. We are a gift, just like our children are a gift to us, right? Our parents brought us into this reality. They birthed us into this world. They birthed healers. So forgiveness comes, and we heal those that unintentionally may have hurt us. Again, you don't know what you don't know until you know it. You can't have forgiveness and leave those wounds until you see something full circle. I can't sit here and down talk or downplay my parents and what they didn't do and what I feel they should have done. That's not my place. Different time, different space, different generation. But what I can do is heal the parts in me that allow me to be upset and hold that grudge. Why? Why do you got to do that? Because if not, you don't heal. And you continue to come from a past experience. 5 of Cups. A lot of people don't understand the 5 of Cups. Some people just be feeling sad and down, and they can't pinpoint why they're feeling what they're feeling. Everything that's going on right now comes from something that happened before. We got to catch up. Sometimes that means going back, filling in certain breaks in time. Because a lot of us, there's a time period from our childhood we don't remember. And in these retrogrades, we're being pulled, thank you. In these retrogrades, we're being pulled back there to see it better. To put our now evolved, healed self in the place of that hurt, broken individual that we once were. To the parents that are healers, you have an instrumental role in your children's upbringing. And you yourself may have had what you would call some fuck ups. Okay? I'm not perfect. People think that I am, but I know that I'm not. You may have experienced some things, and you may have felt like you let yourself down. Give yourself grace. The thing with being a parent is your children love you. Your children see the best in you. Let that be a mirror as how you should strive to be the best you. This retrograde energy is not to trigger anyone, but if it does, you need to ask yourself why. I'm going to bring this full circle because I talked about the 6 of Cups in your childhood, because this is where a lot of the things you face right now are coming to the surface. Insecurities. Well, if someone wants to trigger your insecurities, they're going to take you back to a time in a space where you weren't secure. You didn't know what you know now. They want to attack you in the past. Well, this is what retrograde is for the healer. The past will continuously take you back to a time and place in which to heal. So it will ultimately have the best effect for you, because you're going to see more. Because you guys are so forward thinking. You guys are such visionaries. You guys have such strong and far vision forward. You guys are the ones that are talking about forward motion. And people continue to want to bring you back somewhere because they can't be where you are now. You understand? They could be if they heal. But when you're seeing the Six of Cups in reverse in your deck, I'm telling you right now, if you are trying to tap into an energy and you see the Six of Cups in reverse, what you need to know is that that is something that you intuitively know an energy has not been able to successfully heal from. It's not you. The Six of Cups in reverse should not scare you, should not make you feel like you still have unresolved and unhealed trauma. That's a projection. So I'm giving you some gems. A lot of you guys have healed. 11:11. I actually fell asleep last night around 9 and I woke up at 11:11. So this is confirmation for me, say. But that was a message for some of y'all out there. I'm seeing the tarot, the oracle card in my third eye of healing family issues will make your relationship stronger or something like that. If people really understood all they're doing in toxic situations is throwing around their unhealed issues, I mean, then it would make sense that that's counterproductive, right? You can't be in the present if you're in the past. But for those of you guys who do have those energies of blocked memories or, you not being able to remember chunks of your childhood, those people that want to keep bringing you back are going to make sure that you remember. And that's what I don't think they're aware of. There is a reason why God has placed a certain veil over something that you cannot remember. Rejection is God's protection. God, what happened to me from the age of this to this? I can't fucking remember. Like, I can remember from 3 to 7, right? But then I can't remember from some people can remember further than 3. I can, but I'm just going to leave that alone. Some people can remember, let's just say, example, 3 to 7. And then from 8 to 11, you don't remember. But you remember from 11 to 16 and the rest of your life. That's a chunk of years you don't recall. Why? What happened? But see, people want to keep triggering you to go back to the past and evaluate. So if God says, okay, my child, you ready to see? Then what? It's counterproductive, I would think, if people are trying to make you feel insecure. And if people actually know that they were trying to do things to make sure you wouldn't remember certain things. Because let me tell you, when I said elders for a reason, we come from some very spiritual ancestors. These things did not just start overnight. People have been flipping cards and getting readings way before we were born. Your bloodline knows. People in your bloodline know who you stood to be. Y'all done heard my stories. Some of y'all mothers, whether you know it or not, was so heavily envied. People were working on a lot of chosen ones, mothers' wombs. They were birthing earth angels. This didn't just start with us. So when we talk about generational trauma, when we talk about predisposition, this shit goes deeper than the surface. And we are the curse breakers. We are the ones to break certain things off of us. Because when we do it for us, we do it for those that came before us and all those that will come after us. When you heal when you heal yourself, you can understand and guarantee and almost 100% 100% tell yourself, those that come after me will not go through what I experienced. And if you fucked up and you still have a chance to course correct and be the best you better do it. I don't care what no one says about me. I didn't come from perfection. I've made mistakes. You can judge, you can point your finger, you can say this, you can say that. But all of my children know they're loved. All of my children know how hard I work for them. And that's how it should be. We're raising ourselves to better be able to be responsible for those that need us. And that's it. Gone are the days when we should have to live in our past. Gone are the days when we look back and we say, damn, I wish. Every day that we wake up is a new day, a new gift, a new blessing to do it fucking better. I never want to be in the same place I was at before, even if it was just an hour ago. I'm going to get some knowledge and I'm going to grow in my brain. I'm going to see something differently that I didn't see yesterday. We're healing the past to create a better future. You can't create a better future without tearing down the old structures and confines of the past. We can't move forward without seeing where we are and being proud for how far we've come. We got to stop forcing the situation to move any faster than it's moving and just be in the moment, the healing moment, the present moment. There's always something to heal. Do not allow the insecurities of other people, okay, to cause you to feel like you are not where you're supposed to be. Because these people have to look to you to see where they are, is what it seems like. And a lot of you, you're nowhere near these people. Pick your head up, okay? If you are someone who is going through this right now, and things are coming up to be healed, see them as such and heal them. Okay, that doesn't hurt me anymore. Okay, that's not gonna break me down. Okay, yeah, I know. I might have said that in the past, but that's when I was hurt, when I was traumatized, when I was scared, when I didn't know any better, when I didn't have all the information that I have now. Forgive the past by looking at it, holding yourself accountable to it, and moving forward. When you do that, you become more powerful in your present, and you become more useful for the divine to be able to use you in the way they want to use you. Because that's what you're here for. If you're a divine being, that's what you're here for. So, let me get the channeled message that I got this morning when I woke up. Maybe I had to start with the Six of Cups energy because I got a completely different message when I woke up this morning. So, I don't know. But this is what I channeled before. When I went to go get the channeled message that I wrote down, the message that I was getting at the time of the live is why I did Six of Cups. But now I'm seeing the Six of Cups is coming full circle to the message that I channeled. So I don't fucking know. This is why I go live, because energy is so fluent. It changes all the time. Okay. Time you pre-record a video and do all these things, sometimes the energy has already changed. So that's why it could be a past, present, or future. That's why readers say these things. Could have happened, could not have happened, might be about to happen, things like this. Because time is fluid. It's also an illusion. So, let me see here. So this was the message. There's something here about healing something from the past, so people can't continue to keep you bound with it. There's something here, no one is perfect. People make mistakes. And when you heal, you're able to forgive yourself and others, and let it go. Now, if only other people could do the same. Like I said, the things you guys have gone through and surpassed, the things that you guys understand, the things that you guys resonate with. Damn, I got a beautiful collective. I really do. This energy is so beautiful. It's even more beautiful when I turn off the comments when I'm trying to fucking give y'all a message without being interrupted. See how the energy is different? Okay. So, this message, wow, it's 5:50. I saw 5:15 this morning as well. I've been seeing fives a lot. It's that lesson, teacher, student moment energy. I also got last night's spirit meeting physical energy, whatever, I don't know. But I channeled this message at 3:13 this morning, and now I'm reading it at 5:50. So, it's funny. 3:13 is giving me chariot energy. It's also giving me the 7 of Pentacles energy. And it's giving me 7-7. I've been seeing 707, so these numbers may be significant for you. Okay, so here we go. This is the, the other side that got to come out. So God is assuring you through me, 3:13. So this is where this channel came from. They're preying on your downfall by way of your insecurities. So confront any fears and illusions you may have, okay? Don't worry about the slander. You'll be blessed every time they fix their face to lie on you or about you. God is dealing with your enemies strategically. He's taking money, ideas, peace from these people for taking yours. So the thing here is, I got another, I was brushing my teeth and I got a download, like, God takes what people, when God is trying to teach something, even to those who be listening and following God, there's a strategic way in which he moves, and I don't know if he wants me to say it. Hold on a second. Okay, so someone values money over everything else. He's going to strip them of their finances. So if someone is putting money over, something else, that something else should be put over the money, God is going to take the money. Right? If God is seeing that, a good person is, around someone who is not so good, okay? What does that mean? I don't know. Ask God. God will remove that good person from that not so good person, right? There's things like that, like the ways in which people were preying on you, chosen ones. The things that these people were praying, yes, to God, because this is a message from God. Can you believe and imagine that people are praying to God that God will stop you? Okay, so this is God talking to you about the prayers, like AEL once again. See, this is how I know we're on the same frequency. There's a difference between praying for someone and praying on someone. So these people are praying on you to God, pretty much, okay? So this is why you're getting this message from God through me. Everything they pray against you to me for will be their portion. They came to me to ask me to curse you, and I got the channel number 353. You might want to look that up. So curses shall they experience. The Father is proud of you. Your faith will get you through. Your heart will always win. People don't want you to have love, so I removed those who felt this way in their hearts towards you. So if any of you guys have recently felt like you've been separated from individuals, God is saying that the love that you held was not reciprocal. So some of you guys, this might resonate as far as the twin flame journey type energy. We talked about this before. Yes, that is your twin, but that person is not loving you the way God sees that you should be loved. That person is not deserving of you. It might hurt to hear. But God, you created them for me. Yes, but everyone has free will. So I see that your heart is too pure. So I'm sorry, my child, but you must let go. You must choose you. You must forgive and move forward. type energy. And you know if you know. If you're a true one, you know. God didn't separate you to hurt you. He separated to bless you, to give you what you deserve and desire because of your purity of heart and spirit and the love that you have to offer. Anyone would be blessed to be with someone like you, man or woman. Okay. Let me see. God said, I am a miraculous God and can do wonderful things. They should fear what they can't see, but they don't. I'm doing a new thing with you and with them. So, God moves strategically. And it will be wonderful if there were more people who were in positions of power that were getting these gems and downloads that we be dropping. I'm sure there are. Imagine us channeling these messages from the Creator on how He wants us to rebuild our society in which we live in this world. And the people that actually had these positions to make these changes actually went with the flow. I feel like there are chosen ones in every position in this society. You think not? That's on you. You think chosen ones are only on YouTube? You have a lot to learn. You think earth angels and healers are only on YouTube? You have a lot to learn. You need to get out into the world more. But if everybody worked together in this reality to make it a better experience for the next person, it would be so much better. It could be so much better. And yeah, that sounds crazy. Ain't nobody doing that. Yeah, we know. But those who have eyes see, and those who have ears will hear. And that's God's wish for His children, is that they will run into people with His vision and collaborate and network and teamwork and build and stop destroying. The old way wasn't working, right? As Tupac states. So it's on us to do what we gotta do to survive, right? We've been surviving. We've been getting through. We've been pushing through. It's time for us to thrive now. It's time to thrive. It's time to leave the things that no longer serve our soul's highest calling. How do you see yourself? When you look in the mirror, what do you tell yourself? Now go out and fucking be that. That's the thing. A lot of people talk. You know that song, Walk It Like You Talk? Yeah, everybody want to sing that shit, but nobody was doing it. It was a fad. It was cool to say, right? I walk it like I talk it. No, they don't. They don't do none of that. They don't. Some of y'all, you do. And people can see that about you. Healers, you are inspiration to many. All the tarot readers that watch me, all the people who aren't tarot readers that watch me, that know inside of them that they had to go through some things, to grow through some things. You're being aligned with individuals, one, who have had to do the same, two, will see you for who you are, and three, will promote your growth, will want to grow with you. You're in a season, or going into a season, of healing everything that you needed. Everybody has different things to heal. Your healing is not someone else's. You have healed what you have been called here to heal. You have successfully, Six of Cups, invested your time wisely in healing. So say thank you to those people who preyed on you, who never thought you would be shit, who never thought you could change, who didn't think you had it in you, who thought no one would want you, who tried to trap you, who tried to bind you, who tried to fucking stop your purpose, who tried to fucking sacrifice you, who's doing the voodoo. Thank them all. Thank them all. Because every time they tried to stop you from moving forward, all it did was cause you to look back and ask yourself, why is this still holding me back? God is saying to you through me, Whatever you have dealt with, whatever those situations were, I used them to grow you. They threw stones to hurt you. You took those stones and built a very fucking firm foundation. Their foundation is sloppy. It's on sand. The winds of time will surely blow it down. Your foundation is secure and meant to stand any test of time. God got you. To my other earth angels, salute. To my other healers, salute. To those on the healing journey, salute. You'll never be alone. Millions of people are healing. There's more people healing than aren't healing. Look at it that way. More people want better than those that don't. Even if they haven't made the actual steps yet to take it, they're thinking, there gotta be more. This can't be life. I salute y'all, because that's where it starts. There gotta be more. There gotta be more than what I'm seeing. I don't care if you live in the projects, there gotta be more. I don't care if you grew up in the projects, if you got generations of family in that same projects, there gotta be more. There gotta be more than the slums, there gotta be more than the hood, there gotta be more. And wanna invest in that more, go for it. Salute. Have a good one, y'all. Stay prayed up. God comes through in the dark. Don't fear your dark season. We all go through one when we're healing. Some people just have dark lifetimes. But don't fear your dark season. Go into it, illuminate it, okay? And give yourself grace. Be proud of how far you've come and be optimistic about where you're headed. Love y'all.